Have you ever experienced having a door abruptly closed in your face, only to later realize that it was the best thing that could have happened to you? Today, we will dive deep into the art of turning the situation around in the face of rejection, inspired by the Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius. Imagine a world where every no doesn't bring you down, but propels you forward. Rejection, a word that often carries discomfort, can become your step to excellence. It's not about deceiving fate, but understanding that sometimes the universe's no is a disguised yes to something greater. Feeling ignored, forgotten, or undervalued, it's time to change the scenario. In this video, we will reveal 13 impactful lessons that will teach you to master the power of rejection. We are not just discussing theory. These are practical and applicable strategies that you can incorporate into your daily life. Before we proceed, let's ensure this knowledge reaches as many people as possible. If you are new here, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Statistics show that only 15% of my audience is subscribed to the channel, so if this content has helped you in any way, I ask you to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Number 1, when life treats you with cold indifference, do not retreat, but overcome. Ignoring those who ignore you is not pettiness. It's a strong indicator of your high value. Imagine someone decides you're not worth their attention, their loss, not yours. Choosing not to interact shows you value yourself more. It's like holding up a mirror to them, silently reflecting their behavior and showing that you are unaffected. And how to do this without harboring bitterness? Simple. Focus on your own life, your goals, and happiness. Immerse yourself in activities that bring you growth, whether it's reading, playing sports, learning something new, or simply enjoying the company of those who value you. It's not about revenge, but about reclaiming your energy and directing it towards what truly matters. Number 2, do not react emotionally. Rejection can be painful, making you want to react and let your emotions loose. But here's a secret weapon of Stoicism: calmness. When someone discards you, it's tempting to let frustration or sadness take over. Stoicism, a philosophy as relevant today as it was in ancient Greece, offers a different path. It suggests embracing a composed and thoughtful response. It's not about suppressing your feelings, it's about not letting them control you. When you're ignored, instead of getting upset or seeking validation, take a step back and ask yourself why this is bothering you. Often it's not the rejection itself, but our own insecurities that hurt us the most. This is where we need to be practical. Are you being ignored? Breathe. Reflect on why this moment isn't defining you. It's just that, a moment. Stoicism teaches us to focus on our actions and responses, not others' behavior. So, remain polite, remain kind. If you feel the urge to reach out, do so with genuine concern, not expectations. This approach isn't about being passive. It's about mastering your emotions. It's recognizing that your high value isn't tied to others' approval. Your power lies in how you respond, not in how others treat you. This is a game changer. Adopting this mindset isn't easy, but it's transformative. When you master calmness in the face of rejection, you're not just dealing with a difficult situation. You're growing. You're learning that your inner peace doesn't depend on external validation. It's a journey towards confidence where you learn to value yourself independently. By doing this, you show true strength and resilience. And guess what? That's incredibly attractive. People are drawn to those who are self-confident, who don't crumble at the first sign of indifference. So, by staying calm, you're not just surviving, you're thriving. You're becoming someone who can face rejection and turn it into a step towards personal growth. That's the Stoic way. Number 3, when facing rejection, it's essential to remove such experience from your thoughts. Employing the art of detachment as a powerful tool in your arsenal. This doesn't mean forgetting or pretending the rejection didn't hurt. It's about using that experience in a transformative way. Start by acknowledging the rejection and feeling its impact, but don't let it anchor your thoughts like a ship's anchor. Just like a skilled sailor navigating turbulent seas, use the waves to propel you forward, not to capsize your boat. Transforming rejection requires a change in perspective. See rejection not as an obstacle, but as a detour sign, pointing to new paths and possibilities. Engage in activities that enrich your spirit and broaden your horizons. Dive into a book that challenges your thinking, take up a sport that tests your limits, or join a community project that offers a fresh perspective. These activities are not mere distractions. They are steps towards self-discovery and growth. Each new experience shapes a part of you, making you more resilient and adaptable. Moreover, cultivate a circle of positivity, surrounding yourself with people who lift and inspire you. In their company, share your aspirations and listen to theirs. Such interactions create an environment where mutual growth thrives. Remember, rejection is not a reflection of your value. It's an invitation to rediscover and reinvent yourself. As you navigate this journey, you'll find that what seemed like a painful rejection was, in fact, a push towards a more rewarding path. Number 4. Demonstrating your value in the face of rejection can be painful, but it also serves as a crucial test of your resilience. Instead of succumbing to its weight, view it as an opportunity to show your courage. The next time you're overlooked in a meeting or passed over for a promotion, take a deep breath. Instead of succumbing to a whirlwind of self-pity or bitterness, channel that energy into constructive actions. Work on a project that highlights your skills, or volunteer to lead a new initiative. Your worth is not diminished by others' lack of attention. It's an opportunity to shine even brighter, indifferent to the shadow of dismissal. Remember the old saying, when one door closes, another opens. This is not just idle talk, it's a call to action. Rejection doesn't diminish your value, it's a redirection to where you're most needed. If you were overlooked for a role, consider it a sign from the universe that something better aligns with your talents and passions. Use this as a catalyst to reassess and realign. What are your core strengths? How can you adapt to make the most of them? This is about crafting your success story, where each setback is the groundwork for a triumphant comeback. It's not about masking disappointment with a smile, but about embracing the full spectrum of emotions and moving forward with grace. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control, our actions and reactions. When facing rejection, practice empathy for both yourself and others. Perhaps that colleague who ignored you is battling their own insecurities. Extend understanding, not as a weakness, but as a testament to your strength. Grow from these experiences, reflect on them, learn, and then, like a phoenix, rise from the ashes of rejection more formidable and wise than before. Rejection, therefore, is not the end of your story. It's a plot twist, pushing you to become the most authentic and resilient version of yourself. Face it head-on with the wisdom of the ages and the vitality of youth, and watch as it transforms from your greatest fear into your greatest ally in personal growth and success. Number 5. Cut off contact and embrace silence. Silence is not just the absence of sound. It's a powerful tool in your emotional toolkit, especially when dealing with rejection. Imagine you've been ignored or rejected. Your instinct might scream to correct this, to reach out and bridge that gap. However, this is where you flip the script. Embrace silence. It's not about playing games. It's about reclaiming your power. When you choose not to react, not to bombard with messages or calls, you're taking a step back. This pause is not just for them. It's for you to recalibrate, to remember that your worth is not tied to someone else's approval. Let's delve deeper. This silence is not passive, it's active and strategic. You're not just waiting, you're reflecting and growing. It's a moment to reassess your goals, your passions, your life. Think of it as a reset button, granting you clarity and strength. This period of no contact is not cold or cruel. It's a boundary you set for your mental peace. It's saying, I respect myself too much to chase or beg. This mindset is not just stoic, it's empowering. It speaks volumes about your self-worth and confidence. Consider the silent message you're sending. In a world where instant responses are expected, your silence can be intriguing, even attractive. It shows you're not easily shaken, that you have a life full of interests and priorities beyond this rejection. It's not about making them regret or crawl back. It's about showing you're solid, centered, and not easily swayed by external validation. This approach doesn't guarantee a change in their behavior, but it guarantees a change in yours, making you stronger, more centered, and ready to face what comes next with grace and elegance. Number 6, prove them wrong. In the art of leveraging rejection, it's not just about proving others wrong, but proving to yourself what you're truly capable of. It's about turning a no into fuel for growth. Suppose someone doubts your abilities in a specific skill or task. Here's your chance to hone that skill, not for their approval, but to surpass your own limits. Dive into learning, practice relentlessly, and emerge with a level of proficiency even you didn't know you had. This isn't about a grand revelation to the skeptics. It's about quietly building a fortress of competence and self-confidence. Now, imagine the impact of your actions rather than words. You don't need to announce your plans or progress. Let your results speak for themselves. If you're deemed uncreative, embark on a project that showcases your creativity. If you're labeled as uncommitted, let your consistent efforts be your response. This silent revolution of self-improvement isn't a battle against others' perceptions, but a crusade for personal excellence. And when you change the world's narrative about you, you also change the essence of proving them wrong. It's not about altering their views, but transforming your own self-image. Your journey of self-improvement will not only surprise others, but also redefine your understanding of your abilities. It's not just about proving them wrong, it's about redefining what being right means to you. And on this journey, the greatest victory is the realization that the only validation that truly matters is the one you give yourself. Number 7, going out and having fun reveals the true essence of life. Stepping out of our comfort zones and embracing joy is not just about having fun, it's a strategic move to build resilience in the face of rejection. The typical reaction is to withdraw, to dwell in the bitterness of the experience. But here's a twist. Counter that instinct by deliberately seeking joy. It's not about ignoring your feelings, it's about giving them a new playground. Whether exploring a new hobby or revisiting an old passion, the act itself becomes a statement of defiance against the weight of rejection. Humans are social creatures, and there's immense power in shared experiences. On your journey to leverage rejection, remember the value of your tribe. Invite friends for a walk, join a community art project, or simply share a meal. These moments of connection do more than just lift your spirits. They reaffirm your place in the human tapestry. Every shared laugh, every exchanged story is a subtle reminder that you are more than the sum of your setbacks. You are part of a larger narrative, and in shared connection and resilience, that's where the real magic happens. Venture into the unknown. Rejection may seem like a closed door, but in reality it opens many others. Try a cuisine you've never tasted, visit a neighborhood you've never explored, or attend a workshop on an unfamiliar subject. These experiences are not mere distractions, they're opportunities for growth. Each new experience adds layers to your character, making you more adaptable, more empathetic, and better equipped to handle life's twists and turns. Remember, the goal is not to forget rejection, but to grow from it, turning each no into a step towards a richer, more vibrant life. Number 8, build your social status. And imagine you're in a room, ignored, almost invisible. Here lies your hidden opportunity. Stoicism teaches us to transform such moments of rejection into catalysts for personal growth. Instead of seeking validation, focus on self-improvement and community engagement. This isn't about climbing a social ladder. It's about ascending your own ladder of personal development. Activities like exercising, exploring hobbies, or advancing in your career are not just tasks. They're your tools for carving out a stronger, more resilient self. Think about sharing your journey, not for applause, but for connection. When you talk about your interests or achievements, let it be a bridge to find others who resonate with your story. This isn't a strategy to gather followers, but a sincere attempt to find like-minded souls. By engaging in volunteer work or networking, you're not just adding lines to your resume, you're weaving a tapestry of meaningful relationships. This approach is deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy, where personal growth and contributing to the greater good are intertwined. When building your social status, intention is paramount. It's not a quest for popularity, it's a journey to become a better version of yourself. Every step you take should be towards improvement, with a ripple effect that enhances the community. This change in perspective is crucial. It's not about being seen, it's about seeing yourself grow, and in turn, helping others grow. This Stoic mindset is a powerful tool in navigating the modern world, turning the tide of rejection into a powerful wave of positive transformation. Number 9, act as if they don't exist. When confronted with someone who ignores you, sometimes the strongest response is the quietest one. It's not about being petty or cold, it's about respecting your own peace. If someone chooses to ignore you, let them. Don't waste your energy trying to get their attention or starting a conversation. Instead, redirect your focus. In a social setting, like a party, this might mean turning to someone who values your company and starting a conversation there. It's about recognizing that your worth is not defined by someone else's acknowledgement. In the inevitable intersections where you must interact with this person, maintain professionalism, keep conversations brief, direct, and without personal depth. It's not about outdoing them, but presenting yourself. By keeping everything strictly professional, you leave no room for unnecessary drama. It's a stance that says, I'm here for what's important, not for the games. This approach helps you stay focused on what truly matters, keeping you steady and unaffected by indifference. If the disregard continues, embrace the power to walk away. This isn't defeat, it's a strategic retreat. It's about understanding that your energy is better invested elsewhere, in relationships and endeavors that bring joy and growth. By choosing not to engage in a one-sided battle, you're not just moving beyond one person. You're moving towards better opportunities, healthier interactions, and a more peaceful state of mind. Your response to indifference is not a sign of defeat. It's a testament to your strength and self-respect. Number 10. Give them the silent treatment. Choosing silence in the face of indifference is not about gaining an advantage, but about maintaining your dignity. Stoicism teaches us to use silence not as a means to provoke or manipulate, but as a tool for self-reflection and emotional mastery. When someone ignores you and you respond with silence, let that silence be a period of introspection. It's a time to understand your feelings, sift through your thoughts, and gain clarity. This isn't about punishing the other person. it's about preserving your inner peace. In this silence lies a deep opportunity for personal growth. It's not about shutting down, but opening up to yourself. Stoicism encourages us to use these moments to reflect on our virtues, our values, and how we want to engage with the world. It's a chance to ask ourselves, why does this bother me? What can I learn from this? How can I grow? This type of silence is constructive, not destructive. It's a time to reinforce your character and align your responses with your principles. So, if you choose to remain silent, let it be a conscious choice, rooted in self-care and wisdom. It's a decision to avoid engaging in behaviors beneath you, such as retaliation, vengeance, or pettiness. Instead, it's embracing the Stoic call for temperance and self-control. By choosing not to respond, you're not just ignoring someone, you're attentively listening to yourself. It's a practice in maintaining your composure, focusing on your personal journey, and embodying the Stoic ideal of serenity in the face of adversity. Number 11, beg for attention in the face of indifference. The Stoic path is not to beg for attention. It's a call to anchor yourself in your own value and independence. When someone ignores you, it's not a cue for you to try harder for their attention. On the contrary, it's an opportunity to look inward and reaffirm your own worth. Stoicism teaches us that our self-esteem should not be a pendulum swung by others' attention. It's about being steadfast in your own high regard, knowing your value is not up for negotiation. Engage in your passions and ventures with a heart full of self-sufficiency. It's not about showing off to make someone realize what they're missing. It's about recognizing for yourself what you bring to the table. Dedicate yourself to activities that fulfill you, connect with people who appreciate you, and cultivate a life that makes you proud. This isn't a passive act. It's a vibrant, active embrace of your own life. It's about being so involved in your own growth and happiness that the need for external validation begins to fade into irrelevance. Therefore, instead of chasing fleeting attention, invest in yourself. Build a life you're content with, regardless of how others perceive it. Let your confidence and self-assurance be byproducts of your personal development and achievements, not a spectacle staged for an audience. This Stoic approach is not just about dealing with rejection. It's about transcending it, focusing on what truly matters, your own journey of growth and fulfillment. You transform rejection into an opportunity to strengthen your resolve and deepen your understanding of your own worth. Number 12, be kind but emotionally distant. Even in the face of indifference, opt to respond with kindness, but keep your emotional world fortified. It's not about being cold, it's about protecting your inner peace. When someone ignores you, it's natural to feel hurt or frustrated. However, Stoicism teaches us to embrace such moments, not with emotional turmoil, but with a composed heart. Offer a smile, a polite greeting, or a simple wish for a good day. But do it without the weight of expectations. Your kindness is a gift, not a transaction. Maintaining emotional distance isn't about building walls, it's about drawing lines. It's understanding that while you can control your actions, you can't control how others respond. This distance isn't a sign of weakness, but a mark of strength and self-respect. It's a conscious choice not to let another person's actions dictate your emotional state. By remaining kind, yet detached, you're saying, I choose not to let your indifference disturb my balance. This approach not only protects you, it empowers you. And this path of kindness combined with emotional detachment is a powerful embodiment of Stoic wisdom. It's a balance that allows you to interact with grace while remaining firm in your own emotional integrity. It's a demonstration of self-respect and respect for others, and a testament to your maturity and understanding. Thus, you navigate life's rejections not with bitterness or pain, but with an unwavering sense of inner tranquility and dignity. Number 13, do not reveal your struggle. When someone ignores you, the temptation to show your struggles can be overwhelming. However, Stoicism teaches us the art of maintaining our composure. It's not about pretending everything is fine, but about internal resilience. Showing you're unaffected is not a facade, it's a reflection of true internal stability. Continue with your life with the same vigor and determination as before. It's not a performance for others, but a testament to your own strength. This approach isn't about denying your feelings. Acknowledge them, but don't let them steer your ship. Let calmness and self-confidence be your guides. It's about controlling what you can, your actions, your responses, your behavior. By continuing your life with confidence, you're not just showing others your strength, you're reminding yourself of it. It's a subtle but powerful way to affirm that your sense of self-worth is independent of others' opinions or actions. In essence, by not revealing your struggle, you're embracing the Stoic philosophy of emotional resilience. It's not about hiding your emotions, it's about managing them in a way that maintains your dignity and self-respect. It's a display of wisdom and integrity, showing you're rooted in your own character and not swayed by external circumstances. Your response to rejection is not just for the world to see, it's a mirror reflecting your own fortitude and stability. We've journeyed together through the twists and turns of reverse psychology, uncovering 13 powerful lessons on transforming rejection into a tool for success. Remember, every no you face is a step towards resilience, a lesson in Stoicism, teaching us to channel our inner strength. Now, I challenge you to apply these insights to your daily life. Face rejection not as a setback, but as a catalyst for growth and self-discovery. I look forward to hearing your stories of triumph. You have now reached the halfway mark of the video. I congratulate you for trying to become a better version of yourself, and I also humbly ask you to leave a comment, as it helps my channel immensely. If you do not know what to comment, just write mind over body, so I know you reached this far. And don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. Also, I've linked some books on Stoicism that helped me become the man I am today, and will also help you achieve a Stoic mindset. Have you ever considered that by sharing your worries, some people might use them against you? Unfortunately, there are those who not only take advantage of these situations, but also intensify them, deepening emotional wounds. Let's consider a specific case. Imagine your venture has failed, and you decide to share this concern. Some might feign empathy, but in reality, they're just looking for a chance to judge you negatively, spreading rumors about your supposed lack of skill and irresponsibility. It's like when your partner cheats on you. They might admit the mistake and apologize, but behind your back, your sorrow becomes a joke, revealing feelings like sadness, despair, or frustration can open the door for others to exploit and worsen your emotional state. Moreover, this dynamic reveals a concerning aspect of human relationships. In moments of vulnerability, instead of finding support and understanding, we face the possibility of being further harmed. In a world often dominated by insensitivity, creating and maintaining bonds of trust and mutual support becomes an act of resistance and healing. Unfortunately, some people's behavior seems to seek a sense of superiority over others. This attitude can go beyond malice, revealing deep psychological issues. Some individuals are so unbalanced that they find satisfaction in others' suffering. It's not surprising that nowadays, some people ridicule those who admit to dealing with pressure, especially if they are successful or celebrities. For some, having prosperity or a comfortable life is almost seen as a crime. If they discover someone is struggling, they rejoice in that person's misfortune, Therefore, it's crucial to learn to protect yourself from these negative influences and maintain resilience in the face of challenges. This phenomenon highlights the complexity of human behavior and the need for a more empathetic and understanding approach to mental health issues. Envy and schadenfreude reflect a society that often values material success over emotional well-being. Cultivating resilience and seeking support in environments that promote mental health and personal growth are essential in times of harsh judgments and cruelty. Developing a sense of self-esteem and compassion for oneself and others, strengthening the ability to face adversities with dignity and balance, is vital. Adopting a cautious approach to sharing details about your personal concerns, failures, or sorrows can be an effective strategy to preserve your emotional and mental well-being. On this journey of self-development, I encourage you to face your problems with independence and self-confidence, or seek guidance from a specialist when overwhelmed. Remember that by sharing your issues, especially in environments where understanding and empathy are limited, you might inadvertently intensify the situation, attracting malicious gossip or mocking reactions that can worsen your emotional state. In times of personal challenges or situations that negatively affect you, adopting a reserved and thoughtful approach can be beneficial. Relying on your own ability to handle these challenges without impulsively seeking external help is an important step toward building solid emotional autonomy. This involves valuing your self-esteem and principles, remaining calm and balanced, both in overcoming emotional challenges and in practically resolving the problems you face. Being more selective about what you share can make the solutions to your problems clearer and more accessible. This approach has multiple benefits. Besides protecting your privacy, it fosters a strong sense of self-sufficiency and self-confidence. Facing challenges individually develops resilience, a key quality for overcoming future adversities. At the same time, it's crucial to recognize the importance of seeking help when necessary. This is not a sign of weakness, but an act of strength and wisdom. The assistance of a qualified professional can be crucial in times of significant difficulty, providing support and guidance to navigate complex challenges. Finding the balance between maintaining privacy and seeking external support is key to healthy and sustainable personal development. Each challenge is unique and requires a personalized approach that respects your individual needs and limitations. This process of self-discovery and personal growth is a learned path, and by adopting this stance, you not only protect yourself from negative external influences, but also empower yourself to handle life's ups and downs more maturely and informedly. The resilience developed in this process is not just for facing current challenges, but also prepares you for future adversities, allowing you to adapt and grow in the face of new situations and opportunities. By embracing this path, you're not just protecting your present, but also paving the way for a more resilient and self-sufficient future. Understanding the perception that everything is overly difficult can be a reflection of not recognizing one's limitations, a crucial point for living a life full of opportunities and achievements. Acting with integrity and seeking constant evolution is essential. The saying, "Fall down 7 times, stand up 8, highlights the importance of persistence and resilience. With determination and dedication, every obstacle becomes progressively more manageable. Therefore, it's vital not to be overwhelmed by negative emotions or allow others to diminish your essence or motivation. Stand up and act firmly, like someone unshakable. By adopting this stance, you become less susceptible to those who delight in others' misfortune, and your difficulties begin to seem more surmountable. Confronting negativity and focusing on reality helps make solutions to problems clearer and more accessible. Consider, for example, A scenario where you feel betrayed by someone you fully trusted. You expected support, loyalty, and love, placing great hopes in a project or relationship, fully believing in that person's promises. However, when those promises are shattered, overwhelming emotional pain ensues, paralyzing you with disillusionment. Facing betrayal, whether intentional or accidental, these moments of disappointment and betrayal, though extremely painful, also present valuable opportunities for personal growth. The experienced pain can act as a catalyst for self-discovery and character strengthening. Learning to cope with disappointment enhances resilience and teaches us to reassess our expectations and the nature of our relationships. It serves as a reminder of the need to maintain emotional balance and not rely solely on others for our happiness. Building a foundation of self-confidence and self-respect is vital for successfully navigating the complexities of human relationships, overcoming adversities with dignity and strength. These experiences, though challenging, are essential in anyone's life journey. They teach the importance of maintaining faith in oneself, even when faced with disloyalty or disappointment. These moments also offer a chance to reflect on human nature, the impermanence of relationships, and the need for emotional self-sufficiency. By facing and overcoming these challenges, you not only recover from emotional wounds, but also gain a deeper understanding of yourself and the world around you, preparing to face the future with greater resilience and wisdom. Facing future adversities with greater wisdom and balance. Understanding the complexity of dealing with the intense emotional pain resulting from a betrayal or disappointment by someone you trusted is a unique challenge. When you discover that someone close has hurt you, it's natural to experience feelings of deep sadness, disillusionment, and even despair. While internally, you may feel an overwhelming urge to express these emotions, perhaps in the form of crying or an impulse to escape the situation, it's crucial to manage how and when to reveal these feelings, especially in public. In moments like these, even if you feel devastated, betrayed, and with your expectations shattered, it's essential to maintain composure in front of others. Allowing your pain and despair to be visible not only gives others the power to influence your emotional state, but can also provide the person who caused the pain with a sense of control or satisfaction in seeing the impact of their actions. Maintaining dignity under such circumstances doesn't mean denying or suppressing your emotions. On the contrary, it involves recognizing these feelings and choosing to express them appropriately in a safe environment, away from prying eyes or judges. This approach of keeping calm and controlled in the face of betrayal is a testament to strength and self-control, not weakness. By choosing not to let others disturb your emotional balance, you affirm your power over your own life and feelings. This type of self-mastery is a valuable skill that significantly contributes to the development of a strong and resilient character. Moreover, learning to manage your emotions in adverse situations is an important tool for facing future challenges with more wisdom and balance. The ability to process and overcome emotional pain in a healthy and constructive manner is an essential part of personal growth. It allows you to recover from traumatic experiences with greater strength, self-awareness, and maturity. This ability to handle difficult situations in a controlled and balanced way not only helps to overcome moments of crisis, but also prepares you to face future challenges more effectively and confidently. By embracing this journey of self-development, you equip yourself with the necessary tools to navigate life's complexities with grace and dignity. People who revel in others' anger and frustration often seek to induce a loss of emotional control in others, wishing to witness a dramatic display of emotions, such as a public breakdown or uncontrollable crying. They find pleasure in provoking exaggerated reactions, satisfied to see you respond impulsively to their provocations. However, facing betrayal or a significant disappointment does not define you as a loser. While it's crucial not to let such experiences deeply affect you, moving beyond that point is essential. Facing tough times without openly showing your suffering is important, but it doesn't imply that the pain isn't real or intense. Pain is a natural human response to stress or trauma. However, it's possible to learn not to be imprisoned by this feeling. The first step is to seek a safe and comfortable environment, a personal refuge where you can process your emotions. Constantly reliving the disappointment, although tempting, adopting a stance of never trusting anyone again and avoiding all risks might not be the healthiest or most beneficial approach in the long run. By completely shutting yourself off from the world and new experiences, you might inadvertently block opportunities for personal growth and the discovery of new joys. Instead, it's more productive to view the experience as a valuable lesson to strengthen your discernment and resilience. Transforming disappointment, as painful as it may be, into an opportunity for growth and self-awareness is a powerful way to reclaim your strength and personal agency. This process of turning disappointment into growth requires a deep understanding of yourself and your emotions. It involves recognizing and accepting your feelings, committing not to let them dominate or define your existence. It's a delicate balance between honoring your emotions and simultaneously maintaining an objective perspective on the situation. By embracing this journey, you develop not only greater emotional resilience, but also a deeper understanding of your needs, boundaries, and personal values. In the end, this journey of self-discovery and overcoming not only prepares you better to handle future challenges, but also leads you to greater authenticity and personal fulfillment. Learning not to trust blindly and to protect yourself with caution is a vital skill. Acting with wisdom and discernment will allow you to identify falsehoods and illusions others might try to impose. It's essential, although not advisable, to distrust everyone and avoid all risks. It's also important not to become someone who rejects new opportunities and experiences, living permanently in the comfort zone and limiting oneself only to what is familiar. That is not the ideal solution. Constantly fleeing from challenging situations will not solve underlying problems. Pain can cause shame and regret, but if you overcome these negative feelings, you'll realize that suffering carries an important message about how to act to avoid such pains in the future. When you internalize this lesson, you won't be satisfied just staying in a safe and familiar place, but venturing into unknown territories, facing new situations and experiences. The difference is that now you'll be equipped with the knowledge not to be naive and avoid falling into traps. Even if you encounter more pain and face new challenges, with each new attempt and journey, you'll become a stronger, better, wiser person, and more importantly, prouder of yourself. Remember that personal growth is in your hands. Maintain determination, learn from your experiences, and keep moving forward. This process of self-awareness and personal maturation is an ongoing journey. Every experience, positive or negative, contributes to your growth. With each new challenge, you gain more strength and wisdom to face whatever comes next. Now, if any part of this message has been helpful to you, leave us your like and comment, helping the algorithm recommend it to someone who needs it at this time. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss new videos. And if you look through the videos we've already uploaded, you're sure to find something to take with you. Have a good day.